Imagine you're in a relationship, maybe even considering a future together. You believe you know her, trust her, but what if unseen forces are at play? What if subtle signs, almost imperceptible, reveal a hidden past that could shatter your dreams of a lasting love? This isn't about judgment, it's about understanding. Because the truth is, some women, through experiences and choices, develop behaviors that can make a long-term, fulfilling relationship exceptionally difficult. These aren't superficial quirks. They're deep-seated patterns that could potentially doom your partnership. Stay with me as we delve into the 7 critical signs you absolutely need to be aware of. And trust me, the final sign is something you will not expect. It could change everything you thought you knew. Prepare yourself, because what you're about to learn might change the way you see relationships forever. This is not easy, but understanding is the key to protecting yourself. Don't turn away. Watch until the end, because only then will we draw the necessary conclusions. Chapter 1. The Emotional Fortress. We begin our exploration with the chilling reality of emotional detachment. When a woman consistently avoids emotional closeness, it is frequently a red flag, a glaring sign indicating a history marked by multiple partners. This isn't simply a matter of introversion or a preference for independence. It is a deeply ingrained defense mechanism, built brick by brick after repeated relational encounters. These defenses are often a response to the emotional pain and wounds accumulated over time, a subconscious attempt to shield themselves from further vulnerability. This creates an impenetrable barrier, a superficiality that sabotages genuine connection. Without the ability to engage in open, honest, and emotionally vulnerable dialogue, true trust cannot form. This makes resolving conflicts or even understanding each other's fundamental needs and desires virtually impossible. The result? A hollow, unsatisfying relationship, devoid of mutual growth and partnership. In the absence of emotional intimacy, true love withers and dies. This creates a chasm that often cannot be bridged, leaving a feeling of emptiness that no amount of pretending can fix. A long-lasting relationship requires a strong foundation built upon genuine emotional intimacy, which is something she appears to be actively avoiding. Chapter 2. The Echoes of the Past. Now, we examine the insidious presence of comparisons. If your partner frequently compares you to her former lovers, it's not just annoying, it's a significant indicator of a past marked by multiple relationships. This behavior isn't innocent. It suggests that she hasn't fully processed or moved on from past experiences. She's mentally assessing your performance, placing your current relationship on trial against a parade of ghosts. This constant comparison breeds insecurity and resentment, feelings that are toxic to a healthy relationship. You are made to feel inadequate, as if your worth is perpetually weighed against some idealized version of previous partners. This behavior prevents your relationship from developing its own unique and authentic identity, stifled by the imposing shadows of the past. It's a constant reminder that your relationship isn't just about the two of you, but also about a cast of characters you can never compete with. To forge a lasting and meaningful relationship, both partners need to fully embrace the present connection, free from the baggage of past relationships. When the echoes of the past are allowed to dominate the present, they erode the very foundation of the relationship. Chapter 3. The Silence of Health. Next, we confront the unsettling avoidance of health discussions. A disinterest in communicating about one's health history or practices can indicate a history of multiple sexual partners. This evasion isn't necessarily about shyness. It could be a deliberate attempt to conceal vital information or risky behaviors. Avoidance of such essential conversations can trigger deep-seated distrust, as health is a fundamental aspect of a secure and safe relationship. If you are unable to discuss these important topics, neither of you can truly feel secure and protected. A relationship without honest and open communication on such an important issue will inevitably lead to misunderstandings and compatibility challenges. A healthy relationship isn't just about emotional vulnerability, it's also about shared honesty regarding your physical well-being. Open communication about such issues is not just about physical health, it is also an act of mutual trust and respect. To establish a lasting bond, it's essential to communicate openly and transparently about all aspects of life together, including those related to health. When this is not present, it creates doubt and distrust, and that will not bode well for the future of the partnership. Chapter 4. The Shifting Sands of Truth. Our attention now turns to the unsettling inconsistencies in storytelling. If you notice that your partner tells vague or contradictory stories about her past, it's often a sign she's had multiple partners. These discrepancies aren't accidental. They indicate that she's likely attempting to obscure key details about previous romantic connections, creating a landscape of deception. These inconsistencies breed distrust and uncertainty about her sincerity and overall integrity. This creates a scenario where it becomes increasingly challenging to build a strong and reliable foundation. When contradictions become commonplace, it becomes natural to suspect that there is much more being hidden, further complicating the overall relationship and generating a sense of unease. For a healthy and lasting relationship, it's essential that both partners are open and transparent about their past experiences. Without this transparency, it is nearly impossible to establish a true and lasting connection. Lack of transparency leads to tension, suspicion, and ultimately a breakdown of trust. Mid-video prompt to like and subscribe. If you have found this eye-opening so far, then please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. It helps us bring you the truth and continue this very important conversation. We're only just beginning. Chapter 5. The Cult of Appearance. Let's now address the pervasive issue of an obsession with physical appearance. A woman who places an excessive emphasis on her own physical appearance and the physical attributes of others may very well have a history marked by many partners. This pattern suggests that she has learned to measure her worth and the worth of those around her solely based on looks, most likely because her past relationships have emphasized the same shallow values. This superficiality can be detrimental to a long-term partnership because it overshadows the need to look at deeper, more substantial and meaningful emotional qualities. This constant focus on looks can lead to insecurity, as well as the feeling of being constantly judged or compared. Furthermore, it indicates a lack of desire to cultivate a relationship that is rooted in more fundamental values and long-term compatibility. True relationship success is defined by an ability to look beyond the surface, a commitment to communication, to trust, and to mutual support. And this is often not the case with partners who focus exclusively on external appearance. Fortunately, if looks are paramount, she'll likely not even notice those who are less conventionally attractive. Chapter 6. The Shifting Priorities. Next, we'll analyze the disruptive nature of changing priorities. When a woman's priorities are frequently shifting and often exclude her partner, it is usually a clear signal she has had a number of past relationships. This suggests a pattern of not integrating her life with her partner, which is a behavior common for individuals who are used to regularly moving on from one partner to the next. This kind of behavior can make a partner feel insignificant or ignored. When they are constantly excluded or made to feel like their needs are secondary, it can trigger a deep sense of uncertainty about their place in her life. When a couple is not able to establish shared goals and are not mutually committed to each other, the relationship cannot progress. For lasting partnerships, it is critical to share common goals and plans. Without this mutual commitment, the relationship runs the risk of becoming fragmented. Chapter 7. The Ultimate Revelation. Unrestricted Intimacy. And now, we reach the most revealing sign: unrestricted physical comfort. When a woman exhibits an excessive level of physical intimacy very early in the relationship, it's a profound sign indicating a history of many partners. This level of comfort suggests an ease with physical connection that doesn't require any deep emotional commitment, which can hinder the long-term growth of a relationship. It may cause you to question if your connection is genuinely special, or if it's simply a repetition of countless past relationships. Additionally, it indicates a lack of boundaries, suggesting a casual view of physical intimacy that is far from true intimacy. A solid long-term partnership is built on respect, mutual trust, and deep connection. Intimacy should be shared and special between two individuals who are truly together. Without this foundation, a relationship risks remaining superficial and never reaching its true potential. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Remember, these signs aren't about making judgments, they're about recognizing patterns that may impact your relationships. Understanding these signs is not about labeling anyone, it's about protecting yourself, your heart, and your potential for a lasting and fulfilling relationship. These are not character flaws as much as they are learned habits and behaviors. By being aware of these things, we are better able to make informed choices in our lives and relationships. The final revelation is perhaps the most crucial. Are you recognizing any of these signs in your own life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, these insights are meant to empower you. We need to be aware of these signs, and in turn we are given the ability to make better choices and not fall into traps that might hurt us. And here's the unexpected twist. These signs aren't just exclusive to women. They can manifest in anyone, regardless of gender. These are, at their core, behaviors that stem from attachment styles and experiences. Perhaps this awareness can help you look within yourself and not only at your partner. We all need love and compassion, and by understanding these patterns we can become better humans. This information isn't just about identifying others. It is also about recognizing our own tendencies and behaviors. The path to a healthy, lasting relationship starts with a profound understanding of ourselves. By recognizing these signs, whether in ourselves or in our partners, we can make wiser choices for our future.